brought forward. The favourite, Timeless Gem. And up go the beacon watchers. The red light's on. Set to go. They're off and racing. Californication was the last to step out of the machine. Timeless Gem, though, from the inside, won the start for Parnham over Lost Gravity. Little Silver's going to ride the speed. Masterly is out there deeper. Caporetto pushing up near the fence soon after. Timeless Gem is pretty keen to hold the lead. Driving forward, Mr. Raffle soon after that. Then West Aussie getting back with King Akid. Also around the outside, Rapid Rock in the back half with Allentown as the speed slows. Playing games, Californication, Secret Attire near enough to last. Timeless Gem leads them at the 650 as they work down the side. Timeless Gem from the roughie. Mr. Raffles out in the middle of the track going forward. Gets to second. Lost Gravity holding third between those. A length and a half away on the rail, Caporetto. Little Silver is next of all. Sits up behind them, biding its time. Masterly next, being followed then by Allentown to the outside. Rapid Rock and Secret Attire. Timeless Gem tested 200 from home. It's Timeless Gem by a length. Running second, Lost Gravity. Little Silver starts to put in hard. Timeless Gem with Parnham going to work on the outside. Little Silver, Timeless Gem, Little Silver, King Akid, but Timeless Gem does it all the way. Wins first up from Little Silver. King Akid third. Playing games got home for fourth. Allentown, Secret Attire, Rapid Rock next home. Californication, Mr. Raffles, West Aussie, followed by Caporetto, who finished right back there toward the tail end of the field. Masterly is second from last, and it was in fact one of the last of them home with Lost Gravity, who pulled up quickly in the run-on. Timeless Gem salutes number 11, ridden by Brad Parnham for S.J. Miller. Brad goes back-to-back, last two legs of the quaddie. We won the bow fine on repossession, and giving Timeless Gem a very strong recommendation for punters in the last of the day. And the I Am Immortal gelding for S.J. Miller takes out the last leading throughout. 11's the winner, 7 is second. Little Silver first up, Tash Faithful. And 12 King Akid, Troy Turner finishing on into third spot. Fourth Playing Games, 11, 7, 12, 3, half a length. The margins to the running of race 8. Timeless Gem, part owned by Stephen Miller, R.V. Wilson, B. Greenwood, Jeremy O'Neill, Kay Gould, Arthur Barrett, having its 8th run today, posting its second victory. Schooled up very, very well in a recent trial. Jumped very quickly, absorbed some pressure, didn't want to concede the front, and then was able to beat off Lost Gravity. 200 from home, Little Silver in pursuit. But you get the sense that it always was in control over the final stages. Timeless Gem to take out at last, ending a good day for Brad Parnham. Runner-up in the race, Little Silver by Exosphere, trained by Steve Wolfe. Tash Faithful in amongst the placings yet again, and this time on one at very good odds, the place. And King Akid by Akid Mafid, Troy Turner from the Michael Grantham stable, third home. After the running of the 8th, the last event of the day. Let's go downstairs and round it all out with Lockie Taylor joining us in the yard. S.J. Miller's there, and I reckon his little granddaughter's just jumped in to be a part of the winning action as well, Lock.
Absolutely, Darren. Here's Poppy Miller. Pop, well done on the win, Timeless Gem. He looks like he's returned in good order.
Yeah, he has, Lock. Yeah, his trial was really good, and his work since has been pretty first class. So, you know, we've been having a bit of a bad run, running seconds and thirds and that, but finally Brad might have changed the luck.
How did you feel after the bovine? Taropa, she was very, very brave, but it was your man, Brad Parnham, that beat you.
Yeah, look, he had a decision to make, and the horse that beat us is a young up-and-coming horse, and, you know, you couldn't knock him for taking the other ride. You know, it's probably got a lot bigger future than what she has, but, you know, Taropa, to her credit, she ran a top race, and I thought she'd go well, and she's stakes placed now, so that was ideal. But this horse, you know, he's just been a bit of a late mature, and I think he's got a bit of upside to him, and hopefully there's plenty more wins in store for him.
What's on tonight? Ice cream for Scarlett on the way home?
But she likes lollies, so does Poppy. Tell him, what does Poppy like?
Lolly.
Lollies, there you go. So it's SJ's shout on the way home. How good is that? There's SJ Miller and here's Brad Parnham.
Brad Parnham joins us now. Bradley, a horse that's always shown ability, and that trial really put the writing on the wall.
Yeah, it was a solid trial, and you know, he went really well first up last prep, so I was pretty confident we were going to run a good race. And to be honest, I probably had the plan to sit in the box seat, but we began so well, and I was travelling pretty well early, so I just held the front and trusted that he was going to have a good enough kick in him, and he did, and it was nice for him to get a win.
We know that Mr. Raffles has got a mind of his own, but when Fishy and Mr. Raffles loomed up 3 deep outside at about the 500, you probably started to think what was going on?
I mean, yeah, a little bit, but to be honest, I was just trying to ride my own race, and I knew I still had plenty underneath me, and it was just starting to give him a little bit of rein at that stage without letting him go, and once I really let him go, he gave a strong kick, so yeah, I always sort of knew I had a bit there, and it was good for him to do it.
Had to get busy late. We don't see a Bradley Parnham windmill very often.
Yeah, every now and then it's required, I suppose, but yeah, I mean, to be honest, SJ and I've had a lot of seconds lately. He's had his team going really well, but we haven't had a winner for a while, so I was starting to get a little bit desperate late, but you know, it was good just to get a winner for him because he puts me on everything, and yeah, like I say, it's been a annoying run of seconds, but it was good to win.
And tomorrow in the Southwest Cup, Ginger Baker gets out and trip again, but he was very good in the Strickland at weight for age.
Yeah, I thought under the conditions he was really good, so I'll expect that he'll actually run it out. So, you know, I don't probably think he's been that far before, but no, I'm pretty confident he'll run a good race.
55 kilos tomorrow. Don't celebrate too hard. Well done.
Thanks, mate.
There's Brad Parnham after winning the last. It's a race-to-race double for Brad Parnham and SJ Miller. Scott, Liv, what a day it's been. First off to you, Liv. How have you enjoyed your experience here at Pinjarra Park? You've been very busy, and we can look forward to a few of your interactions on social media upcoming because, as I said, you've been a very, very busy woman.
It's been a fantastic day trackside. Thank you so much to everyone for making me feel so welcome. I've had some great chats with racegoers around the grounds, which has really been another highlight for myself. But as you mentioned as well, mic'd up repossessions strapper Lauren, and I'm really looking forward to getting that video up on the socials because the passion she showed and the pride she had in the horse after the win, it was a real highlight for myself, and I think the viewers at home will really enjoy that content as well. It really speaks to the love of the horse and the passion in this industry.
It certainly does. How about the win of repossession himself, Scotty? He looks like a really progressive sprinter.
Yeah, he's now 5 from 7, 3-year-old. He's just getting better and better with racing. They've overcome that setback. He's beaten the older horses today. He looks like a real carnival contender, but my personal highlight's probably Chloe as a party. She obviously won her first Saturday race in 5 years. She